Welcome back to my channel. Hi, everybody. Happy Mother's Day to all you amazing mothers out there. Ones that are, all mothers, for baby mothers, just mothers that are pregnant, and first time mothers. Y'all are now mothers. Congratulations to the old and the new. Just is a special time. I personally had a pretty rough Mother's Day yesterday, but today is much better. We have a little parade for for my grandmother that's in a home, and the whole family that lives near, within a couple of states, drove down just for a 30-minute parade. Traveled miles and miles to just tell her that we love her, and I think that was amazing. It was a beautiful day for it. Rode in the back of the truck like a redneck. It was really fun. Had a good time. Enjoyed being with my mother and my daughter, and it's and then my cousin, who is also a mother of two children. It was a very special moment for me. All the men were really grumpy. Anyone else have that issue? But anyway, it's evening time where I am. Haven't been feeling well, so I've been kind of sleeping as much as I can. Plus, I'm going to be starting swim lessons pretty soon, the next couple of weeks, so I gotta rest up. So grab your wine. I've got mine over there, and drinks, and let's get into it. So today I'm going to share with you what I'm doing. Now that, let me pull this out too. Now that the schools are closing, school is moving on to the summer. My daughter's, mine as well. I didn't have to worry. I was able to take out the homeschooling stuff out of my planners, so that's awesome. I've got a couple of things to do for my daughter tonight, but yeah. So these three planners are my transition into summer. They're pretty much the same thing. I get into modes where I want different size and stuff. So I made sure all three of these are set up to be useful. This is the one I've been using the most recently on the go. It's very productive, believe it or not, and extremely useful for me. I love my monthlies in here. This is probably my favorite part about this planner, are my monthlies. But I've enjoyed my weeklies as well, which pretty much are the same throughout my planners. As you know, I love my rings. I've always loved my rings. But let's see. I've gone back to see, I love this layout, but I've gone back to week on 2 page, so I can just kind of do whatever I want with it. I can separate it, I can write in it, it doesn't matter. This is this week. It looks awful, I know, but I've got to work on that, so I figured possibly we could work on that. We'll see how long this video will get. I've got my dailies. I'm back to these just to keep it simple. So I wanted to share like the differences and the likes of each three of these planners that I use. For example, my personal size planner is more of my business planner, if you will, when I'm working at the school and things. Although my B6 Stalogy has taken over my total existence, I can't help it. I'm so madly in love. But this is like, if I go, it's just like, to me, it just comes across as more professional, if you will. But I have my goals are in here, which I don't have in either of my other planners. I've got my goal planning. I do have an inbox. I also have my husband's, daughter's, and my schedules, which I do not have in either of the other two planners. So this holds. This has turned out to be more of a home binder, if you will. See, by the way, these little tabs here, I hand stamped these stickers and put them on the tabs. These represent just like pinpoints throughout the planner. So like this is put a pin in it, so I have to return to an idea that I'm working on. It's a paper clip. It's basically a delegated process. I need to either file it or usually it's to file it away or to process it to another planner. The Bible, of course, is a spiritual thing. The coffee, Bear just pinpoints some sort of notes that I may be working on, and then of course a bill or something like that. So that's what that's there for. And then I've got the same thing I've got in the other two. Well, actually, just my pocket and this are the only ones that have like a waiting on list and inbox and to buy. And these two planners have lists in them. My B6 Stalogy hasn't gotten that far yet. In my other one, because I finished one, I'm in my new one, which I'll show you in a minute. I also have meal prepping in here as well. So like I mentioned, this is more of a home binder. It's kind of turned out to be that way, but I can use it as an everything planner if I want. So I am using these monthlies functionally again, which I'm happy I am. I really like it. So the dot represents something that's going on, and it is color coded. Like blue has to do with work items for me, and this is a holiday or event, which was Mother's Day, and then pink is family, and then of course a bill due. So yeah, basically payments. Now that it's summer, my whole existence is going into businesswoman mode, and I'll be tracking payments and due payments. Hold on a second, y'all. Sorry about that. Yeah. So on this side, I've got, whatever is going on, and this side I was thinking of using as like monthly tasks, things I want, or monthly projects, things I want to get done for the month. Now it's already halfway through the month. But it's a work in progress. I'm just glad I have them. I've already printed out the whole year and everything, and I paid for them. I'm going to use them, by golly. So this is my Bible section. So it basically quotes I love. As far as Bible sections, I have a section for my Bible and prayer in all three planners. So that is something all three of them have in common. Got the gratitude lists here. Now I'm moving my gratitude, I think, I haven't decided yet, to my B6, but I may just do it here. I have done it in my pocket this past, since the beginning of the month. So yeah. And then my next part in here, I've got, okay, so I have to be very careful what I show you. This is my newly added section, which is my my planning, swim lessons, my scheduling. And all three planners have it because it's the most important during the summer. In my pocket planner here, I have a little booklet, and I've shared that with you guys, and it's just Peanuts Planner Co. Week on 2-page times by 30-minute increments. I just cut these down from a personal size, and it fit perfectly. I just had to cut off, let's see. I'm also using the same inserts for my rings, and it goes to 11 o'clock, and I've cut it down to the 6 o'clock mark right here. So this, and I just trimmed it around, so I didn't even have to resize or anything, and it fit perfectly, and I was able to use it as this. So in here I just have the highlighted parts are marking when I don't want to have swim lessons, especially in the evenings after let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 7 to 8 hours of swim lessons, and you do them by yourself. It's exhausting. So going too late isn't good. I need to be with my family, and going too early isn't good because, hello, it's summer. And I like to have some time to myself in the mornings. But anyway, I'll probably end up starting lessons at 11, but I'm leaving open 10:30 for my returning swimmers, so they can get in for sure. And this actually has the entire summer in it, and this one I'm probably going to be carrying with me everywhere anyway because it's my on the go, and then I'll process them into these two planners in the evening. So my whole planning systems and routine is going to have to change and will change in this, you know, it does. So in my B6, this little tab with the hearts on it that says love, is where I have, oh, my little love sticker came off. Oh, we're not having that. This is where I have my swim lessons. So I drew out the same concept with the timed. Let's see. Okay. I already have people scheduled for the first couple weeks of June. Same concept. I have them from 9 to 6, which is pretty much how I have it here. And have client info down here, which is something that these two planners don't have. The pocket and the personal size, which the reason why is because when I started using a B6 5 months ago, I fell in love. And I've talked about planner piece before, and it does exist, but it does change and can exist in multiple planners. But truly, I'm learning that my happiest does lie in like the B6. I'm the most grounded in it. It's the most fun for me, and I love it. I love the size, everything. I enjoy the pocket tan, which used to be pocket rings, but because I've turned to bound books, I now love the tan. But anyway, I'm not going to get too caught up in that, but basically this is going to be my everything planner. This is my summer planner, because I can fit about 4 to 5 months in this planner depending. So yes, so that is one like thing that all three of my planners have, okay, which is the most important thing. Now in the rings, I'm, like I mentioned, using a week on 2-page, or I'll switch it up and use these, or it doesn't matter to me. I usually, and then I'll either use this for spiritual stuff like I have here, or I'll use it for functional like I have done in the past. Sorry, these are, when I was using these, I really love these inserts. Are by far my favorite. Here, it just, the options are endless. And then a like thing that I have across the three are my dailies. My dailies are all very similar. They're bullet journaling style, blank page, dot grid, or timed with a list on the side, because that's just what works for me, and it exists in all three. So for example, I love my personal size because I can do a very neat version of my spiral decks, and it just looks really nice, does it not? My favorites are the ones that I've done in blue, like these. Looks so good, right? Like, tell me that ain't a sexy page, okay? In my pocket, I'm doing a sloppy, I love my Toma River paper, and I got Toma River booklets, lots of them, and I'm just using them. Just a simple bullet system. There's nothing really fancy. I've got my little week. This is what I've been doing for gratitude. This is very sloppy version, but it's works. It's actually works. So I have this week here, but yeah. What was I saying? The key is still the same throughout all three books. Now this planner and this planner, like I mentioned, are the ones that will have lists. It's kind of hard to have a list in the lists that go all year round in the Stalogy, because I use the Stalogy only for a few months at a time. This is my meal prepping for the whole year on the monthlies, and that's been very useful. Now I do have a meal prepping option I can put in Stalogy if I want. I don't meal prep in here. I haven't set up this month's sleep tracker in here, but for example, this one has a sleep tracker, this one does not. Neither does my Stalogy. Now, it doesn't mean that I won't put it in here, because it's possible that I do end up putting it in here. My Stalogy is a wide range of things. It's just whatever I want to do, really. This does have my zone cleaning list in here, and it has also in my rings, which, like I mentioned, is more my home binder. It holds all these types of trackers, like my deep cleaning, my weekly cleaning, because my whole family has really bad allergies, we have to stay pretty clean. TV tracker that I have not even filled out still, and my daughter's school information and stuff is here. So I guess if you were to label this planner, I do use it as an everything planner from time to time, but it's more of a home planner, and I love it. So I plan out my groceries, everything in this guy. And that's my Gilia rings. Okay, so for this little feller, so cute, love it so much. I got my passwords in here. I do have to carry my passwords around because who knows when I'll need them. If I've been caught where I needed them. I have an empty, just a plain book in the front to just jibble jabble whatever I want to, which is something that all three of my planners share, except for the I'm sorry, not all three, just this one and my home binder share, or they have a place to have jibble jabble. And I also have, and I've shared this, this is the only planner that has the month on 2-page, which I actually am planning out my social media stuff as well. Like when I do videos, I'm tracking the videos and stuff on here as well. So what I'm learning, because I have been a one planner girl for so long, I felt like my brain only could do one planner to keep up with everything, and in a way that's still kind of true. I'm learning that I can use a couple of different planners and it still worked just fine. Now if it gets overwhelming with it, which it hasn't yet, I've actually enjoyed it because I feel like I'm using my planners a lot more instead of hoarding planners. Then I'll just move back to one, but I really have enjoyed having spots for different things. So like this is kind of this is my on the go, throw in my tiny little purse planner, and it has everything I would need to jot down ideas and information when I meet people. I have a basics like appointments and stuff, whatever's going on in the week, and I do have a happy tracker here, which these two share. It did happen, I did have it in my personal rings, but now it's just in these two. I have a little happy tracker, and yeah, and I also track my weather like this in here, and I think right now I only track my weather in this, but I'll end up tracking it in my B6, and just ideas, thoughts, all that stuff. I like to write down in many different places. And now that homeschool's over, I can take this out. I have I think I have only a couple of design things to do left. Yeah, we finished that. So we just have this left, which I'll get done tonight because she's done it. I'll just send it. And then in the back, I do have a projects book. I like that I have a place to just kind of draw out my ideas sloppily on my home projects, because I don't want to put it really in my B6 Stalogy, because I want to have it for the whole year, I guess, if that makes sense. But I do have a Bible prayer section, so I can just jot down on the go prayers and things, because sometimes my emotions get the best of me. And I also have a list section, so just like with my rings. So this one has also a someday maybe wish list. What else? waiting on and household items, stuff like that, because this is my on-the-go planner. It needs to share some of the same things that my home binder shares, so when I'm out and about I can do the shopping properly. So this, I'll have also the grocery list will be put in here and things like that. So this is my errand runner. So this is probably one that y'all are waiting on right here. So this is my summer B6 Stalogy, which I'm in love with. This is my completed one. This baby has been through all kinds of things with me. Still love it. It's officially completed. Now I'm going to talk about what I'm going to not do that I did in this one and this guy. So in my old one, as you saw, I had a lot of pretty pages, a lot of tip-ins, things like that. I'm really going to try and avoid too much of that. And I say that now, but I like when my planners get thick, but I don't want it to get, I don't want this to get incredibly too thick. So this is what it looks like for now. I've got, back here, I've got some Bible, a Bible challenge, some stickers that I love. I'm finally using that just looks cute there. This is a to-do bow marker that my friend gave me, there's some private information under this kitty. My tabs and whatever important stuff that I need to do. Paperclip. Literally, that's it. I did finally purchase a gel cover. This is the Salty Kate's Co. But it has the strap here, so I can close it if it gets too thick, or if I want to use it without my Gilleo cover, because this baby is beautiful. I don't want to mess it up. So I think it's like the light pink, blush pink. I really enjoy that. So I really did take my time setting up this. Like, I set this up before I even started using it with the washi tape. I really love how it turned out. Just things that I really like. Howl's Moving Castle, Ponyo. This is from Spirit of the Way. Just very, very nice. And I made sure the washi tape went with the kind of theme that I want to go for. So I made a little pocket spot. Hold some of my pretty bow stickers. And then a key. So this key will kind of give you an idea of what everything means. If you see one of these stickers down at the bottom of a page, that means that page is dedicated to whatever, whether it's a Bible study or planning out something, or homeschool, which we're not doing. It could be any of that. So moving on. I had a bunch of felt paper clips that I sold recently, and this one will never go anywhere. It was like my first really cute felt paper clip. So this is just a catch-all, I guess, in a way, my inbox. I'm working on a key for my monthly that I have going on. I'm going to do things a little differently than I did in this Stalogy. I've got one of these printable monthlies, just month with a view, and then I'm going to tab it with a permanent tab for each month. This one will move, tells me which month we're on. This is how I'm going to do my monthly. So I can either on this side do my gratitude on this side, and then whatever's going on for the month. And let me pull y'all in. So this, certain things represent different actions, I guess. So the pink dot is for that time of the month. The green box around the day represents when I need to go to my clinic to get medicine. And then pink, of course, is still family. Like, my color code's still the same. So, but it'll be in black, it doesn't matter. So there. I still haven't decided whether or not to use this as like a monthly task, a place where I write all my monthly to-dos and things that I want to accomplish for the month, or gratitude. I'm thinking I'm going to do it as gratitude. But I'll show you where that may not be necessary. So I finally have some Tome River paper, and I printed out a bunch of different lessons. One is pasted to my wall. The one that I wrote on the back on these guys is actually posted to my wall where I can see it every morning. But I just have these for the month. So each month I'm planning on printing out a Tome River paper, the Bible challenge or verse of whatever I want to focus on, whether it's like strength and then overcoming negative thoughts. This is something that I really need to work on. And then whatever the monthly, like this month is May, and its focus is being redeemed, and very, very nice. On the back, I'm writing down certain passages that I think would help me every day if I read them every day. We'll go here, and then just some Bible tips and things like that. And one of the favorite things about using Stalogy is being able to use my stickers and not feel guilty about it, because I'll have it to look at. So at first I started using this just as spiritual, and it worked fine, but then I craved this book more and more again. I am doing a day on 2 pages this go around instead of on 1 page and then notes. I'm going ahead and doing 2 pages so I can have my Bible on one side and then whatever else on the other side. I've just kind of got my theme of washi tape down that I want to use in this planner. I'm using fountain pens. This guy right here and holds all the pens I use. I have a bunch of different fountain pens I'm using with different colored inks, a ruler, and things like that. My friend made me this pin roll, so the special. Oops, sorry for shaking you. Yeah, Saturday. I am adding cute stuff, but I'm trying not to do like to me tip ends and stuff. So here's an example. I don't think I should share that. That's pretty uncomfortable. It was on Mother's Day, and the thing I was telling you was bothering me is actually written right here. So, but I'm going back to the timed. So this is this week's setup. I've got the week on this side where whatever I'm grateful for the week. And then because I use this, all my appointments and stuff and pre-planning for the week go in here, so I don't have to worry about that. Have my happy tracker, which we can go ahead and kind of do if you'd like. Well, you don't have a choice, we're doing it. I'm gonna go ahead and use my favorite fountain pen. I have some sad news though. One of my favorite fountain pens, the silver one, I dropped it and the tip broke. It still works, but now it works like very thick instead of like a thin point. All right, so Bible study, check. Gratitude, check. Devotional, check. All right, positive word is something new that I'm going to do this week. These are actually go with this. So for example, Bible study is read a chapter or study the Bible. Gratitude is write a gratitude AM and PM. Devotional is in the morning with prayer. Positive word is being nice to myself. I need to say something nice to myself, and I have not done that yet today. But this is something I'm going to try this week, hopefully for the rest of the month, because I've got to learn to like myself a lot more. And then, unload and load dishes, daily tidy, AM, goal setting, which is making my bed always jump starts, veggie juice that I drink every day, healthy body, no alcohol, ain't happening, drinking wine, 1 hour with my daughter, close to heart. I actually spent a couple hours, gonna spend some more time. And then this week's main tasks that I need to accomplish are here. Okay, so let that dry. But yeah, I really love the color theme and that I've chosen for this booklet. I'm going to probably do this from here on out, is just choose a basic theme for the entire Stalogy and stick with it, since it only takes a few months anyway. And that way I can use up the washi tape that I have and the stickers, and then I feel like I would have, oh, and post-its to go with it. That way I can buy more when I want for whatever next theme. There we go. All right, so this is today. Now, at first I didn't set up the next day because I wanted to just leave it open for extra notes and stuff, but I decided to just do the day on 2-page and then leave whatever I may need for notes after the dailies. I want to keep my dailies kind of together, and that's something that I did realize I liked in my other Stalogy. So again, the timed, and then the tasks or events that I needed to do. Also, whenever I need to delegate or migrate a task, I highlight it. So when I go back through my dailies to process them, I'll be able to pinpoint what I need to process. I put little notes about the day at the bottom. Whatever I want to do, it doesn't matter. One page will be dedicated to my Bible verses and notes and prayers. So this is for tomorrow. Yeah, I did show you in the back this one lesson, and I have stickers that coordinate and tabs and everything in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and set up for tomorrow. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see here. So my day is gonna start earlier tomorrow because I need to get back on a schedule, you guys. So we're gonna go for 8, I think, or no, 7. If you're not familiar with the Stalogy, there's a faint light gray grid, and along the left side there are numbers for the hours, but it's in, I guess you could say, military time. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, goes on like that. And then you have the option up here for like circling your month, day, and date. But I don't use that. I don't like that. I like to make it a little more festive, if you will. So. Oh yeah, just to point out, this is a friction pen that I use for my swim lessons, so I will carry this everywhere. It's in this one because when I'm home, I will schedule my lessons in this guy and then add them to the little one. But when I'm out and about, I need to take this with me to schedule in the little book. It can get complicated, but it keeps me planning and using my planners, and I really like that. And it may get to the point where I decide to just use this, but at least everything will be, updated. I have a tendency to go smaller during the summer because I'm on the go so much, but I love my Stalogy. Okay, so yes, let's have a look into tomorrow's plans. Yeah, I don't know what time. I think I'm gonna let my daughter go to her grandparents, keep the normal schedule. Let's pull out stickers. Okay. I'm gonna need to use a big sticker for Sheila's unicorns. She's this guy. Okay, I'm gonna send her around. I'll send her around after lunch so she can have lunch here around 12:30. There we go. This is going to be, where's my Muji pen? It's gotta be in here. I've lost my Muji pen. Okay. Huh. I don't know where it is. Let me look over here. Oh, there it is. Alright. Oh, okay. I have grown to love this Muji pen. I understand what all the craze is about. It's very, very smooth, simplistic. I do like it. I don't like that it's not easy to grip, but it's okay. Okay, I'm going to get up and spend a lot of time with the Lord. I'm going to use this really pretty teardrop, if you will. It's just gorgeous. That, and then also I love this. I don't even know who this is by. It was given to me. So pretty. I love them so much. Yeah, we're going to use these little unicorns, and I'm going to finish up, put the finishing touches to take Allie's AR test. She needs to take her test. Okay. Alright. And then from here on out, just kind of do whatever, whenever it comes, that kind of thing. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start the list, and I like to put a little header there. We're going to put one of these cute unicorn ones. Boom. And that just shows that that's another section without having to draw the line, because I feel like it gets kind of sloppy when you got to draw a bunch of lines. So yeah. Sheets, vacuum. I know that on my beds, yep, sheets, I thought so. We did the porches yesterday for the most part. I'm gonna jump start on the bathroom, but I am going to, although it's something I do pretty much every day, unload and load dishes and stuff, I like to have it there so I can check it off. It's just fun for me. It makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something. but I also don't need to over give myself stuff. Sometimes I write sloppy, sometimes I'm able to write a lot neater. I feel like I can write neater when I write in capital letters. But yeah. Okay, there you have it. So this side will be for my gratitude and devotional and all that jazz. So tomorrow's Daniel 12:2. So let's go, baby. Two. That'll be the first one I start with, and I'll have a couple others. And then the washies that I'm using. I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. I like this one a lot too. Use this one. Ooh, it goes with my unicorn. My friend gave me this washi, and I love it so much. I've mentioned before I like more papery washi. I don't like glossy or waxy washi really. It's never really been my jam. This is too thick for the top one. I also like to have a frame of white space around my washi. I think it makes it pop. I'm learning that I don't like it right up to the edge. Hearts are my favorite shape. I like hearts over moons and stuff. I know moons are pretty popular right now, but hearts have always been my go-to. See, I like to have that little frame. It makes it pop, don't you think? Alright, there you have it. So that's literally how I planned. I need to actually go ahead and write the rest of the days out so I can pre-plan some. I do like to pre-plan in my daily pages. I've learned that as well over time. So let's go ahead and do that. Or actually, I'm going to end it here because it's almost an hour. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave me messages. And I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Till next time. Bye.